Why hasn't XRP gained the kind of traction that so many people thought it would a couple of years ago? What's held it back?
Well, I think, frankly, it's regulatory clarity. We have a lot of regulatory clarity in key parts of the world. In Japan and Singapore, the UK, Switzerland, UAE have deemed XRP a currency. And that's good. We need that clarity. And it's being used, utilized in very effective ways that are helping humans. But in the U.S., 10 years in, we still don't have that regulatory clarity. And that's holding back the U.S. Market for crypto. That's unfortunate. So
why has XRP been singled out, Chris? Why have regulators seemingly singled out XRP and Ripple?
That's a good question. It's perplexing in many ways. XRP was declared a currency by Obama's Treasury in 2015. It's been out there in the wild now for almost 9 years. Hundreds of billions of dollars have traded. So it has utility. So we think that was a perplexing move that happened literally on the last days of the Trump administration in the SEC, for example. But we're hopeful that we can get that clarity in the U.S., and then that will allow the U.S. to be rightfully the #1 when it comes to fintech crypto, just like it is with every other part of the internet.
As you alluded to, you are dealing with this SEC suit. As I understand it, Chris, and correct me if I'm getting this wrong, it's over issues you've already settled with the Department of Justice. That causes some confusion for me, probably others, about where the regulator is on these issues. Where do you get the clarity on how this space will be regulated? Are we there yet? Because I know this is a lot of kind of backdated issues.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not there in the U.S. yet, and this is not just a Ripple issue. This is an issue across fintech and crypto in general. If the U.S. wants to be #1, the problem in the U.S. again, it's not really a problem, but it's a complexity. We have 8 federal financial regulators, and we found really tremendous kind of insight by most of them. The Federal Reserve has been fantastic. FinCEN within Treasury, I think, has been super innovative and forward thinking on this as an example. But we haven't quite got there yet with the securities regulators. I think we will get there as an industry, but that's going to be essential if the U.S. is going to stay on top. Because frankly, it's too easy now for innovators to move to places like Singapore, which is so great to work with the regulators there, or the UK, for example, fantastic relationship with regulators that innovators have. So we got to get our act together. Otherwise, we're going to lose this race specifically to China, which is racing ahead in ways that we have not.
Are you optimistic, Chris, about Gary Gensler coming in?
Look, Commissioner Gensler is very knowledgeable about the space, taught a course at MIT. And again, I think part of this administration is going to be a lot more climate focused. So kind of focusing on green crypto, if you will. So we're hopeful, but we'll have to see.